Boca Raton Football Club is a semi-professional soccer team based in Boca Raton, Florida, in the United States. They play in the 4th division of the United States soccer pyramid. Boca FC has a rich history, finding remarkable success since its inception in 2015. The team has won multiple league titles and tournaments, garnering a growing fan base of supporters locally and nationally. Their footprint lies far beyond just the United States. For over 5 years, the club has shown itself to be a global brand capable of competing at a high level. They have built an audience in Brazil, Europe, and more, and have played various international professional clubs. It all begins with the Youth Academy, where they train U4 to U9 players based on Boca FC's exclusive IDP methodology. IDP is a program designed for developing and identifying the next generation of young talent, working on their technical skills, vision, teamwork, and love for the game. Young adults can experience the U18 Youth Academy, where the focus is on developing players for the next level. Here, Boca FC trains their athletes to compete and prepare for college or professional playing opportunities. It all leads to Boca FC's High Performance Academy, where they build their U19, U21, and U23 teams that will represent Boca Raton FC in tournaments year-round. This program has developed adult players for the professional sports market, and the team's access to world-renowned talent provides unique opportunities to interact with the pros. Boca Raton FC is an organization for players who are serious about their careers as athletes. It's much more than just a team. It's an institution.
Ladies and gents, I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Live from Monsignor Pace High School in Miami, Florida. Ready to open a new chapter, the chapter of the playoffs here in the PASL. Very strong teams. To the right side of your screen, you're surely going to have Palm Beach Stars today dressed in black and gold. And to the left of your screen, you will have Boca Raton dressed in all white. Very interesting game. The semifinals finally kick off for a couple of weeks. And after a long tournament that we started back a couple of months ago with the kickoff in Naples, Florida, today we have the chance to get into the final rounds. In this case, the semifinal. We're going to go ahead and bring you all the action from it. Alongside me, it's the guy who's going to go ahead and be bringing you the match commentary this evening, Mr. Dario Dykes. Dario, a wonderful match ahead of us. How are we doing?
Klaus, what a pleasure to be here. The semifinal of PASL, Premier American Soccer League. We're getting into the end of the road, the end of the way, and everything is about to get decided right here at the Monsignor Park. A minute away to start enjoying the semifinal to see who's going to be putting the first step on the final for Boca Raton, playing with the 4-1-4-1. Facu Grimberg will be the goalkeeper. The two center backs, Seba Ciara and Kimani. For the right, Bruno. In the left, Sebastián Aldunate, the Chilean. In the middle, Rodrigo Bustamante, Janciel, Javier, Pedro, and Eduardo. In the forward will be Jorni, El Bolo Jorni from Cuba.
Quickly go with Palm Beach Stars, the team that will be located to the right of your screen. He's going to play with Nicolas Rivera on the goal. Line of four in the back with Josuar Serrano, Diego Gariulo, Alejo Buroski, and it's going to be a pretty interesting name to pronounce this evening. We have him on the stream. It's Mastro Giuseppe. I'm going to have to
Lucas.
I'm going to have to abbreviate that. Very extraordinary last name. Midfield will be composed by Mateo Stanone along with Brian Sanchez, Lucas Villarreal, Juan Arpino, along with Lucas Supinski and Alejandro Bonifa will be the guys in charge of attacking today for the team coached by Jose Luis Villarreal. And you see it on your screen. Everything starts taking color. Everything starts taking little by little.
The Palm Beach Stars looks like it's a 4-3-3, but if we were seeing it on camera, it can be also like a 4-5-1. But the three players that played in the middle are midfielders, the typical characteristic of midfielders. Brian Sanchez, Mateo Stonon, who always tried to get the middle and started playing from the center, and Lucas Villarreal, which is a little bit more offensive. Now we're seeing the players stepping into the field. The main referee would be for Cayo Cividales, Ivan Cid, first assistant. The second one will be Marel Restrepo. The fourth one, Amit Aleman.
Ladies and gents, there it is. The anthem of the United States of America. A little starts taking face, starts taking color. There is the greetings between both teams. Teams that have played multiple times versus each other throughout the season. They've known each other pretty well. The only difference tonight is it's a win or go home. A very crucial game for both teams. Palm Beach Stars previously making the UPSL final last season. The same stadium where they lost against Florida Soccer Soldiers. Boca Raton obviously participating in other leagues as well, making their way into the semifinals. There's a coin toss between both captains, the referee as well, of course. Some people present here at Monsignor Pace High School, ready to win the semifinals of the PASL. Mr. Josué Serrano is the captain for Palm Beach Stars this evening. A man that's been with the institution for a minute now. One of the most veteran guys, one of the most outstanding players. He's participating, obviously, as a fullback, not only in the defensive side, but in the offensive as well. Let's take a look quickly at the highlights from last game, right before we kick off. Squish him in there real quick. And it's Palm Beach Stars versus Boca Raton.
Here we have it, Klaus. It was in Palm Beach Stars with the header. That was but one of your favorite players. I remember you mentioned it. The first matches was Matthew Sierra with the header. Putting the first one. Here's Benson. The cross. And an easy one. But for number 6, Boca Raton, everything is set to start the match.
So ready, sir, Mr. Sindales, whenever you're ready, kick off. There's the referee speaking to one of the players. Keepers look like they're ready. Looks like it's still something to fix there on the goal of Boca Raton. The keeper finally got it. He looks like he's set. Velas Rivera, all dressed in pink, starting keeper for Palm Beach Stars, are ready as well. And at this point, just waiting for the referee. There it is, ladies and gents. Welcome to this beautiful journey of 90 minutes called soccer underway. To the left side of your screen, you have Boca Raton. To the right, you have Palm Beach Stars. In the semifinals of the PASL. It's getting alongside Dario Dykes with a production of Topside Agency in narration. We're coming for Josué Serrano all the way to the right. And with Carmine. Alejo Broski, rewind coming out of that, picking up his side, decides to cool it down and play towards the keeper. Nico Rivera. Carrillo. Long ball from Carrillo. Up front. Kimani. Rid of the danger first. Shot, a little push there right in the middle. Maybe a ball for Palm Beach Stars is what the referee saying. First free kick in the first couple of seconds of the game.
Not even a minute, and we already have a free kick for Palm Beach Stars. Be careful, because we all know already Juan Arpino. You remember back then, Klaus, at the beginning of the league?
First goal that kicked off the season was a beautiful free kick by this man right here.
Exactly.
Against Boca as well. Here's the ball coming into the box. The header out. Eduardo. There's the fighter right there, right in the middle. The pass up front. Come out of the back. Real decides to lead back. Alejo. Moving towards his keeper. It's up his head. This is Josué Serrano. These are for Brian Sanchez, Colombian, opening up. For Lucas. Ball front looking for Lucius Pinsky. No complications whatsoever. 18. I think he gets rid of the danger in the back for Boca. Carrillo. Josué Serrano. Towards the back. Nico Rivera from the Stars. possession of the ball in this first couple of seconds, first couple of minutes of the game. Once again, moves it over for Alejo. Borowski. There it is. Alejo once again. Number 2. Long ball from Alejo. Laid up front looking for Bonartino. The rejection in the back. Was by Aldunate. Villarreal. And Sanchez. Looking for Alejo. He's going to get there. Forsley. He's going to get there. Towards the back. Rivera.
Yes, and that's exactly what Jose Luis Villarreal wants. He does not want the long balls. He wants his team to always keep the ball in their possession, but Boca Raton in this case waiting with the 4-1, 4-1. So it's going to be an interesting one, and we'll have to take a look at the midfielders because they're the ones that have to attack the block of 4 midfielders that Boca Raton have. Both of the coaches for Argentina, Fernando Valenzuela and José Luis Villarreal from Córdoba, Argentina.
Bounce. It's going to be a throw in for Boca Raton. going for Boca Raton. It's going to be asking for distance. Rodrigo Bustamante tries to get as close as he can. Arpino plays it short. See what Palm Beach Stars can do here. Lucas Villarreal. The ball plays back into the box. Away to the corner. Durante. Boca Raton counter-attacking on this one. It's a long ball looking for Javier. He's not going to get there. Ball here for Palm Beach Stars.
Eduardo was aiming for that ball on the right. And Palm Beach Stars, Klaus is always trying to play the ball on the ground, even with the corner kicks. In Mill Ponds Park, Juan Arpino scored a beautiful one from outside of the box with his left foot. He tried to do the same. The last one, but did not succeed.
Urging with a lot of speed. On the left side, still Lucas with a little cut back inside. Good play by number 13. The distribution towards the middle, and there's a foul committed there. Alexander Javier. Arpino himself on the other side. Are they going to see him? Are they going to see him? He's by himself, raising his hand. No one sees him. Now he gets the mark upon him. Back. Being fought for it. Good pressure there from Boca. Ends up throwing right in the equator of the field. Has Bruno by himself. Here on the right. Says to go back with the center back. Money. Got to go back. Breaking from the left. And Sebastián. The pressure becomes a little more intense from Palm Beach Stars. But they up front. Cover there. Eduardo. There's a distribution for number 8. Tries to play with Bruno. Manages to keep it in down. Small deflection there. Should be a ball for Boca. Should be a ball for Boca. Changes his decision. The assistant first set on the Stars. And it's a Boca, so it is a ball for Boca. Galante. The recovery here from Arpino, and it's a 3 against 2. Let's see what they can do. Juan Arpino from outside of the box against 1 against 2 against 3, and so losing the ball. Individual one, he pretty much had no other choice. He was 1 against 3. Small deflection in the Argentine is going to leave. Throw it in the back for Boca Raton.
Another complication from the defense, and it was an easy ball that they missed. It was Janciel that wanted it. Lleva Aldunate to take over that ball. He ended up waiting for it. And it was almost the first one of the night.
Janciel. Run. On the right. The referee looks like he's going to call the offensive foul on this one. I think he does. Sanchez. From the back. Villarreal. Alejo. Being fought for in the middle. The header is by Alejandro.
Klaus, we already have a lot of people ending off this match live chat on YouTube. We are live at PASL TV share the streaming so everyone can join us. The sister of Juan Arpino saying vamos Kun. Saludos de su hermana. Eliana Genovesio también. Dice vamos Kun. Mucha gente alentando a Juan Arpino.
Shout out to Mr. Tony Afate, their former Palm Beach Stars CEO, watching the game, always keeping his former team on the edge, always supporting them, always looking for them. He's on the other side of the screen, so shout out to him. And Dino, the Italian. It's a foul here. We're right in the center. You want to go? It's going to be a ball for Boca. Boca, who started the game in good form so far, has had the chance with the most danger. There's number 5, Janciel, and a beautiful save by Nicolas Rivera. Imani decides to play towards the middle. Another ball almost lost here for Boca. Now it's Bruno. This is the ball, has to come back. Supinski. Still Supinski. Brian Sanchez. Tonon. Gargiulo. Oswald Serrano. Once again, Gargiulo trying to send it up front. Not a good pass. Very unprecise. Villarreal can get a good control on it. Loses the ball to Janciel, who recovers it pretty well. The ball left for Bruno, who now also plays it towards Seba Seara, who decides to open up the field. Seba Aldunate, who puts a long ball to the back of the center backs. Let's see if they can do something on this one. Good run from the right, and a good cover as well in the back from Lucas.
Klaus, feels like we are getting closer to receive the first score of the night. We'll see who would be the first team that take over the first one of these semifinals for the first step, big final.
Mastro Hussein.
There you go. Lucas.
Who's going to be Lucas? No, we'll talk about that guy.
Sounds Italian.
Number 13, left back for Palm Beach Stars. The ball coming up high. It's a good rejection back for Boca. It's going to be another ball for Palm Beach Stars. You very much look like you're an MLS fan. You might know who LAFC is from Los Angeles. Very similar kit, very similar colors, black and gold. I believe this is the first time I've actually seen him use this kit. I might be mistaken. They probably used it before, but it looks very, very nice. Very nice numbers as well. Serrano, the captain for tonight's game for Palm Beach Stars, and it's Juan Arpino tries to put it into the box for Alejandro Guanipa. The rejection in the back by Seba Seara, still in possession of Boca. Will come out of the back with Sebastián Aldunate, who now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, kind of tripped on himself. Yeah, no one really touched him on that one. It's going to be a ball for Palm Beach Stars. Right in the equator. They quickly take it. It's Juan Arpino going against the mark of 2. It's out of there alive. It starts to shift sides. Looking there for Luca Villarreal, who goes against the mark of Bruno. Ball towards the middle. Well, there's a confusion. Number 21 is Pedro, who just lost the ball. And now a mistake from Alejandro Guanipa, who can't give it away correctly. Still in possession of Boca. Bruno. Good slide tackle, good challenge there from Bustamante. The ball for Javier Chanciel. Ball played up front, looking for Shorny. What was it that you told me was his nickname?
El Bolo.
El
He's
Bolo.
from Cuba. Yeah, everyone calls him El Bolo. His name is Journey. He's the only forward, but Klaus, they alternate with Pedro, who had the chance to get national championship with Florida National University, actually with Fernando Valenzuela on the bench as well.
Brian Sanchez leaving it through for Alejo.
And as you can see, number 21 started on the left. Now he's playing on the right. Yes.
We go from Alejo on this one. Looking for Luis Supinski. Is he going to get him that one? Actually, it's Lucas emerging on the left. Number 13 puts a pause on that one. Decides to play with Villarreal. Now backs it up even more for Mateus Tonon, who puts a good through ball. Still left over for Alejandro, who takes a shot, and a beautiful challenge from Kimani. Putting down the fire in the back of Boca Raton. Now it's Aldunate with a good pressure on the defensive end. Still Palm Beach Stars. The ball was already out of the field. Already left the field.
Attention, Klaus. There's a red flag in the field because Lucas 13 is on the ground. It's like he felt something. He's been doing very well in this 20 minutes. You can see on camera, looks like he felt something. And he stopped running right away.
Maybe a muscular problem.
As you mentioned a few minutes ago, using his speed for the escalation on the left, but looks like Kyle Cividanes did not realize that he's in the ground.
There's no one really going to take care of this guy. Are you serious? Are the referees
even stand up?
Are the referees not communicating with each other? What's? Oh, okay. Finally, he saw him. Little sprain there, my friend. He's been on the ground for a couple of seconds now, almost a minute. Looks like he might just because of the reaction from Alejandro, who's tapping him on the head. Yep, he's gonna get subbed out. That's crazy. Definitely a muscular problem. What we see on the screen, it's a yellow card for Luis Supinski. Not on this one because of the previous play, but it's definitely gonna be a muscular problem on this one. Ladies and gents, Mr. Master Giuseppe still on the ground. He's going to obviously step out of the field because he did receive medical attention. But we'll see if he comes in or when we start, he's already preparing the substitution. See what happens in the next couple of seconds. So far, a close score here in Miami, Florida. No goals for either side. Palm Beach and Boca Raton in the semifinals of the PASL. We started this journey a couple of months ago. We kicked off in Naples with the same game that you're seeing right now between Boca and Palm Beach Stars. That was the opener. So these teams know each other pretty well. Played against each other a couple of times. So there's no mystery here. There's no riddle alert. Everything's pretty much known. No surprises. So there's a player coming into the field, and there's a substitution. We'll go over that in a second. It's Paco Greenberg playing it up front. Offside position. The linesman. It's an indirect free kick in the back. It's going to be for Palm Beach Stars. Looks like 16. 16. Whoa.
Shadi Atasi Number 16 taking place of number 13, Lucas Giuseppe.
Look at this play from Juan Arpino. Plays it into the box looking for Louis Supinski. Good play there from Juan Arpino. Not a good distribution though. He got to his destination. Now it's Jean Ciel the ball right in the middle of the field. Luca Villarreal leaving it through for Brian Sanchez, who has the option on the left. Back up to Nico Rivera. Pressure. It's by Pedro. Long ball from Alejo. It might be a good one. It's a long ball as well. The shot from outside of the box. It was a weak one. But a good try there from Josué Serrano. Now a long ball from the keeper.
United play against Racing Club de Avellaneda, La Academia, and also against Boca Juniors back in 2000. The Argentinian doing very well in South Florida. Pretty good goalkeeper.
Boca trying to build an attack on this one. Let's see if they can do something. So far, they did have the most dangerous play of the game so far. The ball through for Bruno on the right, who takes upon Shady pretty well, puts the ball into the box. Second posing is Josué Serrano. Out of the danger zone. Good dribble from number 13 as well. Good shake and bake. The right back of Boca, and it's going to be another ball for the guys in white on this one. Another ball into the box. The header on the first post. It looks like it might be a corner kick. Looks like Alejo. I believe it is Alejo. Uruguay. Might be a little touch there.
And here we see it on the screen. The effective substitution already came out of the match. Lucas Giuseppe, number 16, Shadi Atasi, already on the field.
It's Eduardo putting it inside the box. The rebound, a couple of deflections. Now the volley from outside of the box. Not a good one. From Jorni. As mentioned, the most dangerous occasion or chance was for Boca. Shot from Jean Ciel. A beautiful response from Nico Rivera. He sent it to the corner kick. Very good reaction from the keeper. So far, that's pretty much all we had. Substitution, if I'm not mistaken, number 19 in Boca has entered the field. I will let you know exactly in a second who was substituted out. Atasi putting a ball inside of the box. Good cover there by Kimani. Atasi throwing. Still number 16 who backs it up with Brian Sanchez. Look at that ball from Brian. It looked like a good one from this angle. But it's too much strength. Looking for Juan Arpino who puts his thumb up. Appreciates the effort anyways. The ball will be for Boca Raton. I believe the ball left to the side, which means it should be Throwing. This one should be a throwing. Yep. Okay. Okay.
That was right before the match started. I asked Bruno because I wanted to make sure that he was Cuban. He was not Brazilian because he attacked us, right? Brazilian, right? He's always looking to be offensive, and I'm sure Fernando Valenzuela is telling him that.
Eduardo putting it through ball. Looking for Pedro, who takes up on the speed. Be careful with this one. It's a good option for Boca. Picks up his head, puts a ball a little bit behind of him. Now the ball coming into the box. Second post, two guys. Keep us 12. Boca. One counter attack. Hurting and screen a lot. Ball for Bustamante. Leaving it through for Ulises. Putting it inside the box to the left side. Still Boca. Mark from Juan Arpino. Now it's Javier emerging on the left. Puts a ball inside of the box. It's a good one. The header. Nico Rivera, the rebound. Goal! 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 For a ball, ladies and gentlemen, we said it. They're looking better. They're creating more chances. They put it in the back of the net. I believe it's jewelry number 16, but we'll correct that in a second for you.
Pedro, 21.
Pedro,
The Brazilian.
Deflection. It was a good response from Nicolas Rivera, but left it there, left it bouncing. All he had to do is tap it in, and it's Boca leading 1-0.
Pedro that started it, the play from the left, and then he played backwards because he knew that if he took more time, he would be able to finish inside the box. Beautiful cross by Javier. The header was by Bruno, and then Pedrinho, o brasileiro, botando o marcador 1-0 na cima para Boca.
One goal deficit. They have to come back from this one. Ball for Boca. When you say Boca, keep in mind I'm saying Boca Raton. It's just easier to abbreviate it just to say Boca. I know there's another Boca in Argentina, but I'm not specifically talking about that one right now. It's a foul, a necessary foul. There's the yellow card. I believe it was to Mateus Tonon, number 5. Yep, number 5 gets booked. Unnecessary foul, especially look at the location of the foul. Definitely not a danger zone there for Palm Beach Stars. No necessity whatsoever. That's when the players start losing their head a bit, and that's what can happen to Palm Beach Stars, who's only 1 goal down. What had happened in the season, definitely Boca headed into this game as the underdog. But so far has had a really good game. At least the first 33 minutes that we've had so far. Been superior. Long ball from Greenberg. It's a good one. Be careful with this one. Nico Rivera comes out, captures that one, and plays it right away with Serrano emerging on the right side. Long ball from Serrano, constantly looking for Juan Arpino, who's going to look. He's going to lose to Kimani on speed. Good shield there by number 4. Now Franco Greenberg taking all his time, putting it towards the ground. Good reaction from the keeper, who didn't get crazy enough to just get it out of there, just kick it and lose it. And that was a big mistake in the back for Atasi. And now it's Bruno emerging on the right with a lot of speed. The Marcus Vallejo. Bruno puts it into the box, and now it's Gargiulo. Out of the danger zone, and Boca Raton Daro are looking really, really good in this first half.
Yes, and Palm Beach Stars will have to be really careful by looking both on the right side, because as we were mentioning, Bruno does not know anything else by running and attacking in it. It can get very dangerous on the offense.
He definitely knows how to participate in the attack as well. There he is, number 13. Still him. Puts another ball into the box. A little too much strength on that one. So going towards the back line. As It's going to end up being a throw-in for Josué Serrano and for Palm Beach Stars. Aldunate getting rid of the danger. Now it's Boca, still with the ball. Good cover by Josué Serrano there, recovering the ball. Now it's Lucas Villarreal, who has time, decides to lay it over towards the left. Ball for Shady. Shady, who plays it towards the line for Luis Supinski, who has good timing here. Leaves Bruno on the floor. Still Supinski with the shot. Good save by Seba Sierra, the defender who gets on the side. Bruno looks like he's on the ground, but he's outside of the field. So really, there's no necessity to stop the game. He's raising his hand. But if you're outside of the field, the game doesn't have to be stopped. Now Alejo with the shot from outside of the box. Still inbound. Now the referee decides to lift up the flag. Looks like there was a handball there. I understand the frustration from Bruno, but listen, man, if you're outside of the field, you're outside of the lines, the referee doesn't have to stop the game for you. You can definitely get medical attention outside of the field. I guess number 13 didn't understand that one. You understand he's upset, but it was an inbound. Now there's a handball. That's what the referee is calling on this one. It's going to be a ball for Boca. Paco Greenberg. So far, Boca Raton coming here, getting the job done. We still have a lot left in this journey. Still the whole entire second half, plus 10 minutes, plus whatever the referee decides to add up on the stoppage time. That's what we have remaining here in Miami, Florida. The semifinals of the PASL. The ball coming towards the middle. It's Mateus Tenon. Picks up his head. Decides to play towards the right. Not a good distribution there for Mateus. Not a good understanding with Josué Serrano. It's going to be a ball for Boca Raton.
The last play, Klaus, looked like the forwards of Palm Beach Stars just wanted to take out of the pressure, take the shot, because they were not doing that so far in these 36 minutes. So when they get close to the box, because of a good defender by Boca Raton, is making them be as far as possible from Paco Greenberg's box. So they both were thinking they needed to take a shot right away, and Juanipa and Supinski
Information. If it exists in writing, we print it. If it exists online, we update it. If it exists on mobile, we notify. If it exists in video, we show it. If it exists in audio, we play it. In the past, the news had to wait for a paper to print for it to happen. Today, news happens in real time. It's analyzed, edited, and published immediately by us, your neighbors, and of course, you. Wherever you are, you write, edit, give opinions, share photos, and make the news happen. This is why a paper needs to be on print, on screen, and on your phone. Wherever you are, your news has its pulse in the community. The Boca Raton Tribune. We are much more than just a newspaper. We are your closest neighbor.
Ladies and gents, let's take a quick look at the highlights from the first half so far. 1-0 up Boca Raton. This is the goal right here. The header first by Eduardo, then the rejection, the save, the good save by Nicolas Rivera. We got to take into consideration that it was a pretty close shot, or header, I should say. Look at that. Very close. Good reaction by the keeper. And then on the rebound, it was Pedro who put it in the back of the net. Here's Palm Beach Stars a couple of minutes after entering the ball from the left into the box. And Juan Arpino, who couldn't make a good contact on that one. Good ball from Shiri Atasi from the left. And then one of the last ones, it's a free kick also from Juan Arpino. The ball landing. Alejandro with the header. But unfortunately for him, he was offsides. And that's it, ladies and gents. That's the action from the first 45 minutes. We'll be right back with the second half. Stay tuned. Ladies and gents, teams have switched sides. Everything is ready for the second part of the journey, the second 45 minutes. So far, it's Boca Raton leading 1-0 with the goal from Pedro. Let's see if Palm Beach Stars can make a comeback on this one, or will Boca Raton be the first finalist of the evening? Ladies and gents, the ball is moving. Journey continues here in Miami, Florida. In the PASL semifinals, it's Boca Raton leading 1-0 against Palm Beach Stars. It's Klaus German in the game narration, alongside Dario Dykes in the commentary, with the production of, obviously, Topside Agency. It's going to be a throw in here for Palm Beach Stars. The ball for Ryan Sanchez. Leading it through for Atasi. Quick deflection. There's still possession of Palm Beach Stars. It's still the ball for the guys. Coach by that man you see right there, right behind you, Luca Villarreal. And then his dad, obviously the head coach, Jose Luis Villarreal, the former Boca Juniors, the former River Plate, played alongside Diego Maradona and the Argentine national team. It's a foul here, and a ball for Boca Raton in the back. Obviously, in the second half, not only the scoreline is going to be an enemy of Palm Beach Stars, but also the time. As time goes by, it's going to be the pressure is going to be increasing for the guys in black.
I don't know about the audience, Klaus, but I expect more scores in the first half, at least one or two more. It's a semifinal, so I believe Palm Beach Star will fight till the end to try to score and get on top of Boca Raton that they've been doing way better here in the first half. We'll see about the second one.
Supinski with the pressure on that one against Bruno. Pedro. Still Pedro. Good attempt of a recovery there by Tassi, who I have to say didn't came in the game the best way possible, but as the minutes went by, he kind of, made up for some of the mistakes in the beginning. So again, good job by number 16. After a couple of minutes where he had a couple of first rough minutes, but he redeemed himself. He's looking pretty good now. Villarreal right in the middle, goes against the mark of two. The ball hits him. Makes an easy decision. You see, Lucas Villarreal just put his head down and walked back, and that let the referee know that it was a ball for Boca Raton. They had a little doubt first. Back heel by Pedro. Ball ends up going out of bounds. There's Brian Sanchez. Now Nicolas Rivera. Luca Villarreal with the header. The referee calls a foul on this one, right in the middle of the field, right in the center pitch. It's going to be another ball for Boca Raton.
Three minutes close of the second half, and still Boca Raton dominating the match with the possession, with the ball, playing with the center back, as you can see it right now. And it's been difficult for Palm Beach to cut these passes and the circulation of the ball.
Very nice atmosphere we have here, ladies and gents. We have a good amount of people here. You might see the people across the bleachers. Obviously, the camera is pointing at the away bleachers, but then the home bleachers full of people. And there is a very dangerous place on this one. Not a penalty, not a foul, but a dangerous play, which means it's going to be an indirect free kick for Palm Beach Stars.
And here we have it again. So Serrano with the cross. It was a handball by Sebastiara. A little bit doubts because there's no one to touch it with his. And here we have it again. The ball was looking for Alejandro Juanipa, and then was a rebound. Mano, what's the handball for you?
Yeah, it's a handball for me. I just don't understand the referee. You see, the referees have to be, with the signs they make and the gestures they make, they have to be very precise. If you put your hand up, you're letting us know that it's indirect free kick, and this is not indirect. So this should be a direct free kick, if I'm not mistaken. So Juan Arpino has a chance here of equalizing the game, and we know this guy can do it from the free kick spot. It's Juan Arpino, ladies and gents. 49th minute, almost 50. The shot. Greenberg, the rebound. No, no,
Offside.
no, 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 no. Palm Beach Stars just can't get in the back of the net. Legitimately. Another offside goal.
Let's take a look at it, Klaus.
All yours.
It was Luis Supinski with the shot. Pacu, and looks like he was offside.
Clearly offsides. Good job as well for Boca Raton there, keeping the line intact in the back. Keep the line of four. And the last man very intact. Good job on that one. Brian Sanchez. Palm Beach Stars looking a little better coming into the second half. Let's see if they can transform something into the scoreline. It's a foul on this one. And a yellow card. We'll confirm for who in a second. I believe it's for Bruno. Number 13. It's booked. First one for Boca Raton, if I'm not mistaken. Had 3 from Palm Beach Stars. This is the first one from Boca this evening.
First one, number 13, Bruno Cardoso, Cuban, and to me, the best right back of the league so far. Wouldn't want to step in the final, but still have a long time to decide that.
Look at this one. It's Juan Arpino. And what a mistake from Kimani. The rebound, and that's Facu Greenberg. What a distraction there from Kimani. And also good job by Juan Arpino winning their backs. Both of them, both of the center backs. And getting a shot on that one. Good recovery too by Facu Greenberg, who sends it to the corner kick. And that looks like Palm Beach Stars is growing and growing into the second half.
Yeah, and here we had it again. We were just watching the replay once again. Look at Kimani. That cannot happen inside the box. Neither with Juan Arpino.
I think the goalkeeper should have called.
Attack.
Yeah, and the keeper should have definitely called for that one. The ball landed inside the small box. I think it was the keeper's responsibility as well on that one to at least come out and say mine, catch it in the air, and there would have been no issues whatsoever. Also, Joao Serrano, who obviously the size doesn't matter to him because he goes against Journey, number 16. Now the referee calling both players.
Christine is laughing. A little bit of tension between these two players. And Kyle Cividan is trying to hold them both. And he ended up doing it.
Good job there by the referee. Referee, I've done a pretty good job, I have to say. Sometimes I'm very, very tough when it comes to criticizing the referees, but good labor so far by the main official this evening. No serious mistakes from him. I think both of the goals were offsides, so I think the linesmen have been on their game as well. So nothing to complain about the refs so far. Ball coming towards the middle. It's Ramuel losing the ball, but then recovering it right after with the foul, is what the referee's saying.
It was an offside before, so yeah, it was offside. We'll see what Kyle said, because he showed a yellow card. A yellow card, please.
It's Gonzalo Ferro who's in the field. The 14. Yeah, I think Supinski came off number 10, and his replacement is Gonzalo Ferro. Making his way into the field. A couple of fans here not happy with the referee. So far, he's done a good job.
We're seeing on the screen.
There's substitution.
Yep, that was effective. Out of the match number 10, Supinski, Gonzalo Ferro already in the field.
That's a ball here for Boca. The ball coming into the box. Second post. Another ball in, but he was offsides. Offside position by Journey. It's a ball from Palm Beach Stars. It's Brian Sanchez coming out of the back. Picks up his head. Decides to leave it through for Alejo. Alejo Borowski, who leaves it through for Nicolas Rivera, who tries to find Serrano. Obviously not successful with the pass, and now it's going to be Ferro taking care of this throw-in. Well, actually picking up the ball. Make sure no time is wasted here. That's going to be Sebald Dunate. Trying to look up front for Javier. Jose Serrano trying to mark up, and now it's Pedro. Pedro with the shot. Good attempt for number 21. If we would have been playing football, it would have been a successful field goal, but that's not the football we're playing this evening. We're playing a different one. Playing the real football, the one that you play with your foot. With all due respect to our American football fans out there.
I think Klaus, they changed Boca Raton that was out number 5, Jan Seal, in his place number 19, Ulises, helped Boca to attack more and to control the ball because they're two different midfielders. And Seal is more like a defensive one, and Ulises, like he was Enganche, the one that plays between the forwards. He's doing very well during the match. He's given more opportunities, more chances to Boca Raton.
And Lucas Villarreal fighting with two guys.
See, look where he's located, number 19.
He definitely gave him a little breather there right in the middle of the field, provided some creation of soccer for Boca Raton. Definitely a good substitution for Valenzuela. Now it's Kimani. Get over the right side. Now Greenberg. Bring it up front. Be careful with this one. Pedro's going for it. The header from Alejo. Giving it to Nicolas Rivera. Now a ball from Brian Sanchez. It looks like he's the one in charge of creating chances for Palm Beach Stars, or at least the one in charge of leading them through the back. Number 23 leaves it through for Luca Villarreal. I think it was a foul. The choice by the referee on this one.
In that play, Klaus, you can have like a little bit of what this match has been done, which is Boca Raton. There's the pressure against the midfielder, against
and be careful on this one because this Ferro looks like he wants to take a shot. Ferro! Facu Greenberg, ladies and gents, came through. Hasn't been called too many times. This one, he was called and he answered. Good shot from number 14, who had space, had a couple of options. We also have to give him credit for taking that shot, and it's a corner kick for Palm Beach Stars, who's closer to the equalizer.
Both of Ferro's hands to his head because he got the ball. He knew that he was going to take the shot. We'll see about this corner kick.
A chance here for Palm Beach Stars. Arpino putting it in the box. The header by Alejo. A little too high. Got attempt by the Uruguayan, who ended up committing an offensive foul, and it's going to be a ball for Boca Raton in the back. Substitution for Palm Beach Stars. Villarreal, I believe is number 20.
Matias Barranza, ready in the field. And the striker looks like he's out of the match. The 19th, Venezuelan Alejandro Monifa did not participate much in the field. Interesting. Shot from Jose Luis Villarreal. We'll see who's going to be the forward then. So I know that they have Jose Bustamante bench. Matias Barranza is a challenge by the Argentine.
Ball here for Boca. Up front. No problem for Nicolas Rivera. For Serrano. Coming from the back, tries to play a ball up front for Baranza. Leads it through for Juan Arpino, who goes against one, who goes against two. It's away from both, and now it's Kimani. Still the ball. Hitting Juan Arpino. It should be a ball for Boca. There it is. He'll have to take care of this one. And so he does. It's a foul on this one from Luca Villarreal. Didn't seem like a foul to me. Barely touched him. The referee also doesn't want the game to get out of his hands. Doesn't mean he has to call every little contact, but he just wants to keep it safe. Now the header up front once again, Nicolas Rivera. Always at the edge of the box. And a long punt from the keeper. Looking up front for Barranza. On the ground they go. There's no foul there whatsoever. There's nothing there. So Aldunate on the ground. If he's accusing of a foul, I can tell you right now there was no foul whatsoever because I saw it through the end. Good job there by Josué Serrano.
Klausen, the team that is waiting for the winner of this match, Miami United, that won the regular season. And I know few players that are watching this match. We're turning on YouTube, PASL TV.
Barranza opening it up. It's a good chance here. Palm Beach Stars. The ball for Lucas Villarreal. Palm Beach Stars looking to equalize this game. It's the ball played towards Atasi. Who now plays with Brian Sanchez, who goes against the mark of one of two players. Decides to lay it over for Alejo. Alejo Rorowski leads it through for Lucas Villarreal, who loses the ball and now commits a foul. The repetition of fouls from him can lead into a yellow card, but the referee decides to not add him in his book yet.
And as you can see on the screen, the standings, Miami United with the perfect score. Well, pretty much you can tell that, but that was enough to get by far the regular season championship. Then we're seeing Boca Raton with 12, Palm Beach Stars with 11, Naples United with 10, they almost made it. And Florida Brothers 4 points. Here you have standings of PASL. Miami United is waiting for the winner of this semifinal.
Miami United, who ended up with 4 wins and 4 ties, 16 points in total for them. So far, they haven't lost a single game this season. A single game. Clearly the favorites to take this competition, no doubt about that. So what happens here? Still a lot of time left. It's going to be Eduardo in charge of putting this ball inside of the box. Boca Raton looking to close this game up. It's going to be Eduardo. There's the order from the referee. Eduardo putting in a good one. The ball coming in second post. It's Nico Rivera capturing the ball without a problem. There was a couple of men all by themselves from Boca. He just couldn't connect a good header there. Not enough strength to bother the keeper. Now it's a long ball from Arranza, who tries to switch up and does pretty successfully. It's an attack here. For Palm Beach Stars, it's Supinski.
No one is taking Barranza.
Villarreal. Yep, that's right. There's Serrano by himself on this side. Is the ball going to come to him? The ball comes to him. There he is. The Venezuelan emerges on the right. Still Serrano. Back and forth. Still Serrano. Plays it with Barranza. And now it's Sanchez, who puts a good ball inside of the box, but there's no one there. Still in possession of Palm Beach Stars. Supinski going against in the back. The shot and the good deflection by Greenberg. And now it's Javier helping out in the back. Luca Villarreal. Palm Beach Stars pushing and pushing, trying to get the equalizer as soon as possible. Barranza. Brian Sanchez. Long ball for number 23, who couldn't connect with Josué Serrano. And it's going to be a ball in the back for Boca Raton.
That was a pretty good one as well, because I think we all felt that Palm Beach was about to make it. They were close. Still trying trying to equalize the match. Hold them. We'll see what happens. Still 20 minutes. Now, Palm Beach Stars decided to go over Boca Raton and try to equalize the match. We'll see.
Ferro. He comes out of there pretty successfully. Leaves it through for Kimani. He plays a long ball up front. Referee calls an offensive foul on this one. A little push, a little shove in the back, and it's going to be over for Palm Beach Stars who quickly take it. They definitely want to waste no time on this one. Brian Sanchez. Alejo. Borowski, the Uruguayan, decides to open it up. Supinski, and now there's a deflection. It's a ball for Palm Beach Stars, is what the referee's saying. Still in possession of the guys of black and gold. Ball coming through. Another ball for Palm Beach Stars. Haven't been too clear. They've definitely been better than first half, but they lack the finishing, even though they have 2 goals called offsides. Brian Sanchez has Josué Serrano by himself on the right. Decides to play with Nicolas Rivera. Decides to restart the game. Recycles the ball. Now the ball from Alejo Borowski in the back. Tries to play it up front with Juan Arpino. Imani gets her first. Good labor by number 4.
Imani does not want any complication on defense. Whenever he had a chance to take the ball away, he would do it.
Ball coming into the box. Small deflection there. The referee says it's a goal kick. Stars who's going to perform another substitution.
Imani,
Brian Sanchez is going to come out.
Imani and Sebastian Ciara, two center backs that have been always playing together. For Boca Raton, so we have Bustamante. Palm Beach Stars poniendo toda la carne al asador, Klaus.
Yeah, pretty much throwing everything they have inside of the field. 68 minutes, almost 69, approximately 21 minutes. I'm guessing we're not going to have too much stoppage time. So again, that's what separates Boca Raton from being the first finalist or the second, because Miami United is already waiting, obviously. Supinski couldn't go for that one. Still in possession of Boca here. It's Ulises putting a through ball. Not a good one. Gargiulo finds Ferro. Villarreal. Barranza. Serrano. Back and forth touches from Palm Beach Stars. This is what this team knows how to do. And it's a long ball from Serrano looking for Bustamante inside of the box, and a good header by Bruno. Looking for his goalkeeper for Paco Greenberg. Ulises. Little grab in the shirt there by Lucas Villarreal. Excuse me, by Bustamante. Now it's Lucas Villarreal. There he is with a little flick. That's a foul committed against. It's going to be a free kick for Palm Beach Stars. It's a yellow card for José Luis Villarreal. Like back in the old days where he used to play, he also used to get these yellow cards. Now he gets them as a coach. Former Boca, former Montpellier from France, former River, the former Argentinian national team. The coach gets a booking on this one. It's a long ball from Alejo, who puts it inside of the box. Good header in the back. Now it's Bustamante. Now we have 2 Bustamantes, one for each side. There's Rodrigo Bustamante, who puts it up front. Eduardo against the mark of Lucas Villarreal. It's 8 against 8. And it's a beautiful through ball. Played towards Bruno on the right. Bruno trying to get through. Gets through successfully. The ball hit the post after the finish by Pedro. What a play. What a play by Bruno. On the right side. Took upon 2 men. And that could have been the ending for Palm Beach Stars this evening.
That could have been, yeah, you said it. Wow, what just Bruno did was absolutely brilliant. Attacking the box, doing some magic there, and then the ball said, no, here we have it again.
How do you miss that?
Wow, that was beautiful. And Pedro, the Brazilian, Pedrinho, that is scored it, the first one, didn't take the second one. This match still open because that ball decided not to go to the end of the net.
Tough foul here against José Serrano. They should check and make sure the player is okay before they continue playing.
Bruno, it's making me look good because I was just throwing
Yeah,
some flour.
Bruno has been outstanding tonight. Definitely the MVP so far, in my opinion.
Yeah, agreed.
Because Pedro, I'm not really going to give him too much credit for that goal. It was a rebound. It was just a tap in. Obviously, he deserves credit, but we can't give him too much credit because of that goal. And obviously, because of the level that we've seen tonight, definitely Bruno using his speed, using his skills through the wings. Did it the first half, definitely has done in the second half. We just seen it. I can't think of anybody else.
Pedro supported that one.
It would have been a 10% goal for Pedro and a 90% for Bruno,
Yep.
even though the goal would have been by number 21. There it is, the referee keeping the game going. It's a long ball up front, looking for Bustamante, who's gonna go against the mark of Kimani.
I also like Rodrigo, Boca Raton, the stopper, number 2.
I was gonna tell you, Seban Seara, I liked a lot how he played as well. The captain, I believe he's number 18, also has done an excellent job. Hasn't failed, not that I remember yet. Has been pretty secure, has been pretty safe. And this is a substitution here for Boca Raton. Looks like it's number 21. No. We'll confirm it in a second. Substitution for Boca. The first is first. It's the ball for Palm Beach Stars, who are crowding the box and looking for the equalizer. The ball coming through right in the middle, headed by Kimani, getting rid of all the danger. And now it's Barranza putting it once again through in the box. A rejection by Bruno. Atasi trying to find Bustamante. Not successful. Ball ends up going out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for Boca Raton.
Number 20, already the steal. Is Jair Oviedo. Looks like Kyle Cividanos.
Something going on again with José Luis Villarreal. Exactly what's going on. He's speaking to the 4th official there.
Yes, we can see on camera. So there's something going on with him and the players.
Looks like José Luis Villarreal is telling something to the referee, obviously of something that happened previously.
When we see Jorge Ferro also.
Jorge Ferro.
Cámara.
A Racing Club de Avellaneda fan.
Jose, that was already outside.
He's already outside, so I don't know what the yellow card's for, but for the red card, I should say. The referee pointing at his watch, letting everybody know that he's keeping track of time. So obviously these seconds, these minutes are going to become very important towards the end of Palm Beach. Still looking for the equalizer. Long clearance from the back. Maybe a ball for Boca Raton. That's Serrano getting in the way of that one. Makes the deflection off of Javier. And now plays it towards the front. And now it's Juan Arpino taking off on this one. Let's see what he does. Tries to play it through for Gonzalo Ferro, who couldn't capture it. It's kind of difficult. He had a lot of men from Boca stepping on him, stepping on his toes mostly. Didn't let him get in control of that ball correctly. Now it's Shady Atasi, who I said it didn't have a great start of the game, but has redeemed himself throughout it, especially the second half. Now it's a foul from Barranza, and it's a free kick for Palm Beach Stars. Long ball towards their left, looking through for Eduardo. The ball's going to be for Palm Beach Stars on this one. Ball coming into the box. Be careful with this one. It was a good chance. Not a good control, though, from number 20. It's Oviedo. Try to get a control on that one, but this wasn't successful. Still Boca, and now it's a rejection in the back from Atasi. Ball coming through for Juan Arpino, who tries to head it down for Ferro. Now Ferro going against the mark of two man. Still Ferro with it. Decides to keep it alive. Ferro against 1, 2, 3, 4. The referee calls a foul. Long ball here. Played into the box. Juan Arpino with the one touch. Bustamante. Goal! Goal! For Palm Beach Stars. Jose Bustamante, ladies and gents, with only 11 minutes remaining of the average time, says that for now, and only for now, Palm Beach Stars equalizes the game very fairly for what they have done in the second half. They've been way superior to Boca, and they get the equalizer with 10 minutes remaining. It's 1-1, Dario.
Palm Beach Stars deserved the equalizer this second half. Of what a pass. What a pass. One touch by Juan Arpino to Jose Bustamante. The number 9. The snap mistake. He sent it right to the back to the net with the bombazo, with the golazo once again. What an assistant. What a pass from Juan Arpino. Always Juan Arpino, number 7 to number 9. We are 1-1, and so far, we're going directly to the penalties.
And there's another substitution for Palm Beach Stars on this one. Let's see who comes in. Let's see who gets out.
We were saying, Klaus, that Jose Bustamante was the striker, was the number 9 during the whole league. That he was the guy that always started in the first 11, and then Alejandro Juanipo started to do it better and better. I remember scored it 2 times against Miami United, but the strikers, the forwards, are always the one that knows how to finish the play. That's what Jose Bustamante is all about.
And look at Juan Arpino now trying to put another through ball, and it looked like a good one. But it was the foot of Sebastián Seara who got in the way and then allowed that pass to go through. Eduardo picking up his head, looking for Pedro. Pedro can't keep it inbound. And now it's definitely a moment in the game for Palm Beach Stars, who are clearly superior, who are clearly looking better. And they still have 9 minutes plus change to get the 2-1. Will they be able to do it? We'll find out. It's a header from Kimani, getting it out of the danger zone. It's going to be a throw-in for Palm Beach Stars right in the equator of the field. Josué Serrano taking care of this one. Ferro. Still Ferro. Well, coming towards the right for Supinski. It's a foul. The referee allows it to keep going. Comes back and calls a foul. Now it's a double yellow for Bruno. And it's a red card, I believe, for the guy that just came in.
Was for Bruno.
Oh, it was for Bruno. It should be for Bruno because he's one of the ones that was booked in the first half, or now in the second half, if I'm not mistaken. The only guy booked for Boca Raton. It's a double yellow.
Again.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't get a good peep on that one, honestly.
Yes, Sividanes see it and called it right away, but then decided to let it play. And then Palm Beach lose the ball, but now men less.
Juan Arpino puts this one inside of the box. The header by Seba Seara, getting out of the danger zone. Ladies and gents, we have approximately 7 minutes remaining. And now Palm Beach Stars will have one extra man in the field in their favor due to the red card. Bruno Cardoso, number 13, who we picked him even before the game ended. We picked him as the MVP. One of the most valuable players, but
not anymore.
Now we're going to have to go with someone else, even though his job has been outstanding.
Yeah.
It's a corner kick here for Palm Beach Stars, who are looking to go up ahead in the scoreline. It's Juan Arpino once again in charge of putting it inside the box. Juan Arpino first post, and it looks like it was an offensive foul. It's going to be a free kick for Boca Raton in the back. Almost 6 minutes separates us from the 90th. And now Boca Raton is the one who's going to try to slow the game down.
Yeah, now it's Boca that would like to go to the penalties also, because Facundo Greenberg is a specialist on the penalties. We'll see about Nico Rivera, but still we have 6 minutes to go.
Be careful with this one. It's Pedro. What a shot from 21 from outside of the box. I think he had a little more time. He could have taken more space, but decided to take the long shot. The ball barely going wide. There's a good chance here for Boca. This guy has been the owner of all the important plays from Boca Raton, number 21. A shot from 21 from outside of the box. I think he had a little more time. He could have taken more space, but decided to take the long shot. The ball barely going wide. There's a good chance here for Boca. This guy has been the owner of all the important plays from Boca Raton, number 21. A shot from 21 from outside of the box. I think he had a little more time. He could have taken more space, but decided to take the long shot. The ball barely going wide. There's a good chance here for Boca. This guy has been the owner of all the important plays from Boca Raton, number 21. Here. I think he called a foul. If we called a foul on that one. Oh, he pretty much had a better view than we did.
Look at Jose Luis Villarreal.
He's going crazy. He has to be careful. He can't get the second yellow. He already has a yellow. His players need him to stay in the game. It's Pedro. Pedro, whose level has gone down a lot, has gone down very seriously. He did manage to get that tap in. He did manage to get the goal, but his overall game hasn't been on point. We talked about Sebastián. We talked about Kimani. You talked about Eduardo. You liked him as well, his job. I like Bruno also. He did a pretty good job. The man that was sent off after a double yellow.
Rodrigo, the stopper, number 2.
Rodrigo Bustamante as well, correct? But it's like it was even side. The first half was all for Boca. And the second half was all for Palm Beach Stars.
Yeah.
And the second half was all for Palm Beach Stars.
Yeah.
And now Palm Beach Stars trying to get something here at the end. Well, they have it. It's Atasi emerging through the middle. Takes a shot. Very, very risky.
Looks like.
I think this is it.
Yep. Gonna go to the penalties.
That's to narrate on Monday the semifinal of the Argentine Copa de la Liga in CBS Sports, where Racing Club defeated Boca 4-2 on penalties. And it looks like we're going to have penalties here again. Ladies and gents, the journey comes to an end. It's a 1-1 tie. First half, all for Boca Raton. Second half, all for Palm Beach Stars. The game ends up in an equalizer. We'll be right back, ladies and gents, for the penalty shootout and to find out who's going to be facing Miami United in the grand finale of the PASL. We will be right back. Stay tuned.